welcome back everyone, hope we are well. So we are going to review this Casio Edifice in this video today. But again, before we start with the review, if you like this channel and like my videos, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. It really encourages me to keep making these videos for you, and it really helps in keeping this channel alive. So if you are watching my videos unsubscribed, please take this opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Now quickly before we start with the review, this is the reference number for this particular model. I paid 120 Australian dollars for this watch and it offers exceptional value for that amount of money. So let's have a closer look at this beautiful timepiece from Casio. I'll quickly start off with the dimensions that I measured on this case. So I measured the case at 41 millimeters across, that is excluding this slight extension or bump on the left hand side of the case and these two crown guards on the right hand side of the case. If we consider this bump and the crown guards, then we're looking at around 42.8 millimeters. The lug to lug distance is 47.5 millimeters. The lug width is 20 millimeters, and the case thickness is only 8.5 millimeters on this watch. I really like how slim this watch is. Even with this slight bump on the case back, it sits fairly flat on the wrist. It does look really nice on the wrist. And yeah, I really like how slim this watch is. Looking at the case, we have a stainless steel case which is mainly brushed along the top and on the lugs as well. And we have the same texture on the side of the case as well. We do have a signed crown with Edifice logo there. And then we have the polished look around the side of the bezel and between the lugs. So it's a really nice combination of this brushed and polished look. It is put together really well by Casio. We have these four screws on the top of the case. I don't think they serve any purpose. I think they're just for decorative purposes. I don't think they're holding the case in place, to be honest with you. And then looking at the dial, we have flat sapphire crystal on the top. Again, we are getting sapphire crystal for 120 bucks. That is just amazing value. I really like this brush texture on the dial as well. It complements the brushed look on the case really well. We have light indices, and then we have a minute track that runs around the outer ring of the dial. We have Casio Edifice written just underneath 12 o'clock. Then we have sapphire water resist written just above the 6 o'clock marker. Japan movement, this has Japanese quartz movement in there. Again, 100 meters of water resistance. Really thoughtful from Casio to give this watch 100 meters of water resistance. It just gives you that extra peace of mind, you know, before jumping into the water, that you will not damage your watch. We have the date function at 3 o'clock. So this is a simple pull and push crown. To set the date, all you need to do is to pull the crown out to position 1 and then rotate it in an anti-clockwise position, and you'll be able to change the date. When you pull the crown out to its final position, that's where you'll be able to set the time on this watch. Let's have a closer look at this seconds hand as well. I mean, it is hitting the marks fairly okay. As you can see, slightly off, but not a big deal. So really nice looking texture on the dial. I really like this brush look on this dial. Casio has done really well in putting this dial together. Now there is some lume on this case as well. Let me turn the lights off to do a lume check as well. Now the lume is not too great, just a spoiler alert, but don't make this a deciding factor when you're looking at buying this watch. So here we go. Now the only lume is mainly on the minute and the hour hand. There's no lume on the seconds hand. I would have loved to have some lume on the seconds hand as well. Just I think would have looked nice ticking along with some lume there. But yeah, Casio just decided to go for lume on the minute and the hour hand only. Alright, let me turn the lights back on again so we can carry on with the remainder of our review. Let's have a quick look at the case back as well. So we let me just quickly wipe any fingerprints off the case back. So here we go. We do have a solid case back. You can see some information there about the watch as well. It says water resistance, 100 meters. There's the reference number for this watch that we have with us. It does say sapphire crystal. And I think this 837UCT reference number, I think that is the number for the quartz movement in there. I think this watch is made in China as well. Now you can buy this watch with a stainless steel bracelet as well, but I decided to go for this leather strap. One thing I really like about this leather strap is its softness. It is really soft. It just wraps around your wrist really well, and it is really comfortable. I don't know how long this will last though. The quality is okay. I can't complain about the quality either, but I've only worn it like a couple of times, and you can see some rashes around the holes already, the pinholes already. Looking at the strap, we have two keepers. One is loose, and then the other one is stitched to the strap itself. Then we have an unsigned polished buckle on this one as well. Again, let's have a closer look at this dial again. I really like this brushed texture on the dial. This watch is really put together. Really well put together by Casio. They've done a great job with this watch, and for 120 bucks, I mean, it absolutely speaks value at this price point. Let me put this on my wrist to give you an idea how this stacks up on my 7-inch wrist. So here we go. Really nice looking watch. You definitely can't go wrong with this watch. I mean, for 120 bucks, and if you can pick it up even cheaper, I think it retails for even cheaper in the US and Europe. So, I mean, yeah, great value from Casio. I really like Casio watches. I think they offer exceptional value at such a price point that it is reachable to most people out there. And yeah, and they've done it again with this watch as well. So, as I said earlier, it doesn't... even with that bump, it does sit quite flat or fairly flat on the wrist. Very nice looking timepiece. Thank you very much for watching. This concludes our review of this Casio Edifice. I'll see you with my next review shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you very much.